It's recording. Okay. So the first part of week 3's alternate history that I want to hit up was the describe an event and its significance. My event that I want to choose is the Xbox Kinect when it first came out, as one of the first of its kind to measure through lasers and highly developed camera people's bodies and implement it into video games. Now, up to this point, only sensors, such as those seen in the Wiimote and the PS3 controller, could connect and have a higher form of interaction for the player. Now, talking about the context of the event, outside forces that surrounded it, and how did it help or hinder. One major weak point that hindered the sales of Xbox Kinect, the games out for it were not very enthralling. In fact, actually, the closest good seller that I have ever seen were fitness games, which is very good, good to exercise, and it gets to measure and let you know exactly where you are. Very powerful. However, Microsoft continued pushing it until the Xbox One came out with a higher and more powerful version of the Xbox Kinect. So for part 3, provide a change in the event, its acceptance, its rejection, or other forces that change its place in history. Because of the power of the Xbox Kinect, people's minds expanded on the ideas of what the Xbox Kinect could provide. There is a multitude of videos on YouTube where a gentleman's actually recreating the original form that Tony Stark had created of Jarvis, the little robot. What he has done is took the Kinect and put it where the eyes are, and then attached a multitude of different computer components, and is actually programming this to react. And he has, from the latest that I've seen, it's gotten it to actually respond to people talking up to a limit, because there's a limitation to programming and technology today. However, he is also able to, if he wants the miniature Jarvis that he's recreating to move, using the Xbox Kinect's laser system, is able to see and measure out what objects are in the way and move around it and things like that. So it's actually quite advanced, and it's allowing people to socially and intellectually expand to something that we have not been able to do before. For the fourth part, my alternate history idea is if it had come out sooner. Now, there have been many examples of when technology was pushed way too early. Being preemptive of the social acceptance, it fails to succeed. There's also a major issue with, you might have the technology, but not everyone else will. For example, let's say the Xbox Kinect came out way back with the Xbox, the original form, the original Xbox. So if that happened, Microsoft would have the technology to be able to do this and be able to program, and they might create some form of monopoly on what they've got. However, a lot about what video games are is also having other sources come in and working. And you could push technology a little bit there and have people programming for it. However, there would be a huge lack of people being able to program and have the ideas for it. And maybe a little bit too early, especially since most of the graphical capabilities and technology for things such as graphics cards, RAM, motherboards, everything, it would not have been able to succeed. Now, the one thing I didn't want to talk about was what's great is actually Windows 10, and the demos for Windows 10 are coming out right now. There's many on Windows on YouTube right now, and what's great about it is there are these, basically they're sunglasses. They look very much like sunglasses. You put them on, and they return some form of multimedia. It could be videos, video games. Minecraft is actually a great example. They're planning for that, and it will take the area around you and put what is digital in that area. So basically it creates what I like to think of as the holodeck from Star Trek. It very much so resembles it as soon as you put the goggles on and activate the ability to do so. If we did not have something, if the Xbox Kinect had started way back with the original Xbox and had failed because there wasn't enough money for it, or the social class, the common gamer, was not able to purchase it or want it anymore, or want it at all, just because it was too much. Our technology was only so much at that time. It would have ceased what we're going to be creating for Windows 10, which is a highly advanced system that is pretty much going to be a breakthrough for technology today.